Hi, let's take a look at this kind of question. This is Redox again, and if you have watched my previous video, hopefully you get the concept, because Redox questions are actually not difficult but looks complicated. Okay, so look at this question over here. The starting paragraph you can just read through, okay, because even if you don't read through, you know that potassium permanganate or potassium manganate 7 is an oxidizing agent, right? So actually we start the question over here. Okay, this is the main part, right? These two lines over here. So we know that MnO4 minus is the oxidizing agent, means it's cell reduced. So, and then it's very classic, we know that the MnO4 minus will reduce to Mn2 plus. Okay, so assuming it's in acidic medium, they didn't really, oh actually they mentioned, right? So it's acid, right, in acidic medium. Okay, so we know that over here there is this charge is +7, this charge is +2. So you know that every mole of manganate 7 ion, right, they will take in 5 electrons, correct? Okay, 5 electrons. So over here, 5 moles of SO32 minus require or react with 2 moles of manganate 7 ion. So we know that 2 moles of manganate ion will involve 10 electrons. You know why, right? Because we link up with this 5 electron. Okay, so 2 moles will involve 10 electron. Okay, so we are just interested on the number of moles of electron. That's very important. Okay, and then over here it's written here there is 5 moles of, in the question, right, 5 moles of sulfite ion, right? This is sulfite. So of course they will also involve 10 electron. So per mole, right, is actually of sulfite SO32 minus, right? What happens is that because 5 moles 10 electrons, so per mole is 2 electron. So we are unsure what is the ion here or what is the charge of the S, but we know that there is 2 electron here. Understand? And of course it's on the right side because for the first equation it's on the left. Okay, so this one must be on the right. Remember, redox are opposite, right? Okay, so over here we know that the charge is actually -6 over here, right? -6. So this one here is +4, right? -6 and then 2 minus, so S must be +4, and then 2 electrons involved. So you need to know that this charge here of S must be +6. Agree? Okay, so we have settled the first part, oxygen number of sulfur containing product in X, right? This one will be +6. And then they say a possible identity. So a possible identity, right, of a sulfur containing product, right? I believe we can decide on SO4 2 minus. Okay, we double check, this is +6. So the first part settled. So please remember, it's always electrons, same, because some substance is being oxidized, the other substance will be reduced, and of course the number of moles of electrons must be the same. Remember that. Okay, so we're actually done with the first part. Okay, and then the second part, right, about the balance equation, right? SO32 minus and MnO4 minus ions, right, follow a process, right? Follow a process. So let me just draw a box here, then we'll just do it over here. Okay, now, so of course we know that the process or the rule is MnO4 minus will become NN2 plus. And remember how to balance in acidic medium, the half equation. So we add in water to balance oxygen. So 4H2O. Okay, 4H2O, right? And then we balance 8H plus over here. And of course, we balance the charges. So on the right side is actually 2 plus, left side is 7 plus 7. So I add 5 electrons. Okay, I squeeze a little bit, right? So add 5E minus. Okay, so this is the first half equation. Then the other equation is your SO3 2 minus, right? So SO3 2 minus. SO3 2 minus, it will become, or it will oxidize to become SO4 2 minus, right? The same thing, you balance the oxygen with water, H2O, 1 will do, and then over here we balance with hydrogen, right? So 2 H plus. Right, and then of course here we add 2E minus. Understand so far? Okay, so once you are done, we double check the charges. On the left side -2, on the right side also -2, so it's correct. And finally, okay, let's draw it here, right? There's more space over here. We got to make sure the moles of electron to be the same. So the first equation we multiply by 2, and the second equation we multiply by 5, right? So remember, first equation we multiply by 2. So eventually, okay, okay, let me draw it over here again. So 16 H plus by 2, right? Plus 2 MnO4 minus. Okay, and then multiply the second equation by 5. So plus 5 water, okay, plus 5 SO3 2 minus. Okay, follow me, it's a bit long. Bear with me, okay, we are ending soon. Okay, and then we'll give you same thing, the multiply the first equation by 2. So 2 Mn2 plus 8H2O, right? And then times 5, right? Second equation plus 5 SO4 2 minus, and finally 10H plus. Wow. Okay, let's double check the charges, right? So over here is 16 minus 2, 14 minus 10, 4, right? And then here 4, 10 minus 10 plus 10. So finally this is the answer. Okay, try to balance and try to practice. Okay, so after you listen to this video or you watch this video already, you redo it again and try to get the same equation. Okay, so that's all for this. Okay, goodbye.